Hey guys, this is Benji from Team Legacy Invaders, and I'm here with BigDub from YGO Duel Amino.
Hello, YouTube.
Alright, we're checking out his Buster Blader deck. Now, Buster Bladers are looking forward to this new support card that's coming out, the Destruction Swordsman's Cradle. Who knows if that'll be the name when it comes out. And normally I don't do OCG decks, but honestly, I really like Buster Bladers, and it's just one card, and I think it's in Maximum Crisis, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so we're looking at maybe April for this card, but we can get an idea of how the deck's supposed to run by looking at it now. There's no other card in here that's an OCG card only, right? Oh, Foolish Burial Belongings, which is in the next set.
Yeah,
All right, and that'll be
which
out
comes in
later.
February.
Yeah, very soon.
Yeah, February 9.
Okay, great. I'm looking forward to that. Oh, that's an early birthday gift for me. It's one day early.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to pause this and we'll pick it up in the first duel. All right, so we're in our first duel against Midori K. All right. Do we prefer to go first or second?
First.
Okay, I figured since I know we can lock them out of the extra deck and do some other things, but let's see, what did he do? I think he's making us go first, but I can't tell yet. Alright, so we're going first. We have Foolish Burial of Belongings, Emblem of the Dragon Destroyer, Storming Mirror Force, Wizard, Buster Wizard, and Destruction Sword Flash. What do we do?
Okay, so to start with, you want to activate belongings.
Alright, what are we sending to the graveyard? The fusion spell? The fusion trap?
Yeah, memories, yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Then you're going to go and add activate Emblem to add Buster Blader.
Okay. Got Buster Blader.
Then set Wizard and Storming.
Okay. Alright, so this looked like a mediocre hand, right?
Yeah, it's not the best.
Okay. Well, maybe in the first, second, or third game we'll see one of the broken opens that this deck can do, because I guess we haven't opened Cradle yet, so.
No, not yet.
Alright, so our opponent has a 14-card extra deck, which could be an accident, or it could be weird, or, I don't know. People sometimes are switching cards in and out of their decks and they don't realize they haven't filled it up again. But he's got a 40-card deck, which is, pretty normal.
Yeah, just wait to see what he's playing.
Yeah. Come on, Midori X, you're leaving dead time on this video. You gotta do something. Alright, he sets one. Is that it? Okay, I guess that's it.
Okay.
Alright, so we drew Solemn Strike.
Okay, what else have you got? You've got a Buster Blader and
Destruction Sword Flash.
Okay, set Strike.
Alrighty.
Flip Summon Wizard.
Okay.
And attack.
Wizard's got decent attack. I guess I haven't really seen it that much. I think I've seen it once before. What's its effect?
Yeah, it's not really used a lot.
Yeah, I didn't really do my research on this. What's the effect of Wizard?
So when he's equipped, your opponent can't activate monster effects from the grave.
Okay.
And
if only he were equipped right
also,
now, that would be good.
That would be good, yes. And also when he's equipped, you can send him to the graveyard to get a Destruction Sword back from grave.
Okay. Alright, so we're going to hold on to Sword Flash until we get the fusion monster out there?
Correct, yes.
Alright. I guess that's it, since we don't have anything else we
can
do.
Just pass now.
I guess we have some good defense here.
Yeah, Strike and Storming should hold him up a bit.
Although we may get run over by a Skull Servant with thousands and thousands of attack points.
That's fine, you can Storming that.
No, we can't. No, we can't. But it was a good idea, in theory.
Oh well, if we draw Companion, we're good.
Okay. And when he says Companion, he's referring to Buster Whelp?
Yeah, that's correct.
Alright. We talked about that before. Alright, let's see. Lady in White and another Skull Servant. So if he's got King of the Skull Servants, we're about to get beat up pretty big. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
King of the Skull Servants. 6,000 attack points.
This probably not going to be good.
That's okay. Some of the games in these videos aren't perfect. You gotta play them for real to see how it's going to play out.
Yeah, if you don't draw companion, just scoop.
Could we have fused the wizard with the Buster Blader from the graveyard?
No, because you need a dragon, and he's a spellcaster.
Oh, that's so weird. It looks like a dragon.
It is. And Arms is a machine, but I don't run him.
Okay, we drew. What's the name of this guy? We drew Buster Sword.
The Dragon Buster Blade.
Yeah.
Yeah, just scoop that. You're going to get beat over.
All right, so we're going to lose game one, but that's okay. We'll go into game two refreshed and ready to whoop our next opponents. Good game, Madura Cake. And we're going to pause for a moment while I find another game.
Go. I'm in.
All right, so we're about to start our second duel against Sizzled Bacon, my favorite breakfast, which reminds me it is 8:53 in the morning here, and I am starving. So bacon is definitely what I'm doing after this. All right, so we're going first. We opened Trap Heavy again. We got D-Barrier, Storming. We have got Glow Up Bulb, Foolish Burial, and Destruction Swordsman Fusion. So what do you think the plan is? Just set traps, I guess?
Take me through it again.
Glow Up Bulb, D-Barrier, Foolish, Storming, and Destruction Swordsman Fusion.
Okay, yes, set your 3 traps.
Oh, 2 traps. I mean, the spell fusion.
Oh, the spell fusion. Okay, yeah, your 2 traps then. Then
Okay.
activate Foolish.
Okay, what are we sending?
You're sending Dragon Buster Blade.
Okay, the synchro negator one.
Yes,
Okay. Sorry, they're all very
the
similar.
level 1 dark.
Yeah, they're all very similar. It's hard to remember what's what. All right, that's it.
Yeah, they are.
All right,
Set Bulb.
set Bulb. All right. I love Bulb. Bulb is like
Just
my
to give you a
favorite
little
tuner.
bit of defense. I know,
We have
it's so
Storming
good.
for that.
Yeah, and D-Barrier to hold off anything too dangerous.
Will he drop his entire hand? Find out. Oh, he didn't. Go Foo.
Okay.
Maybe he's playing Black Wings. Never mind.
What's he going for?
I really can't wait for the day that someone actually plays Go Foo in Black Wings. This appears to be Dark Synchro, so if it's Dark Synchro, we're obviously going to D-Barrier Synchro, but I guess we want to see what he has first.
Definitely, yeah. Just before he goes for a synchro play.
Yeah. What do you think? Quick draw? Probably quick draw. Hey,
There we go,
quick draw. Alright, so he normals this. So he's used his normal, so he doesn't have a level 5 or higher dark in his hand. But he was able to discard Level Eater to pitch or mill probably Malicious or Plague Spreader.
Probably.
Plague Spreader.
Because, you know, level leader, fair card.
Oh yeah, yeah. Omega's fine. They shouldn't limit Omega. I'm a little biased. I play Cyframes. But they want to ban Level Eater, go ahead. It's only in these trolley decks that waste everybody's time while you try and summon either triple Omegas and double Trishulas.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. He can destroy Bulb. That's fine.
Yeah, my only problem with setting Bulb to begin with was I know you can use it to make Buster Dragon, then upgrade to, what's his name? Hot Red Dragon Arbitrate Abyss. So we drew a Pot of Duality, so I guess we're just going to play that.
Yeah.
And we're going to, well, not only will we know what we get, he'll know what we get.
Okay, grab Companion.
Ah, the Buster Whelp of Destruction. Got it.
Yep. Then summon.
But we can't special, so we're going to add a card to our hand.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So you're going to add Cradle through its effect.
Ah, Cradle. Very fair. So
No,
our
it's
first look at
insanely
our
fair.
new card.
Yep.
All right. Should I set it with the spell card, maybe to protect it, or it doesn't matter because he won't be able to stop it?
No, leave the spell card in hand now. Just set Cradle and pass.
Okay. Yeah. Good thing about traps, you know, if you know you got to their standby phase, in some cases they just can't do anything about it.
Exactly.
Although we need to synchro summon, don't we? So maybe we should debarrier
Yeah,
early.
that's absolutely fine. We're gonna deal with that next turn.
Okay, but we are going to have to hit him with this debarrier very shortly.
No, that's fine. He can synchro summon if he wants, unless he goes for Quasar.
Oh, okay. So allow this? Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Allow it.
Yeah, when you know what your deck does, it's easier to decide when to not do something or to do something. When you're playing someone else's deck, it's like, should I stop that? I don't know. Am I going to be able to handle this? It
Yeah,
always
you pretty
feels.
much want to activate Cradle at the last possible second.
All right, so we're going to allow all these synchros, except for like,
To an extent. If you start setting up a Quasar play, then okay, debarrier now, synchro.
okay, that'll, I guess, prevent him from blowing anything up.
Correct, yeah.
I mean, we're going to look a little silly for having allowed him to get that out, but I guess.
That's fine. It's not going to do anything.
But would it have been better
Okay.
to have called it before?
No. Activate Cradle is what I was going to have you do then.
But is that doing a synchro summon?
Oh, right, yes.
Oh, I can't activate Cradle.
Okay,
That's kind of why I was saying,
that's
what
fine.
should we do? I mean, I
That's
can't
fine.
activate
It's
it
still
because it's
fine.
a synchro. So I'm going to let him hit us. I mean, I could have storminged, but I think we need monsters on his field, right?
Yeah, it's fine. We can do it next turn anyway.
Yeah.
I forgot barrier hits both.
All right.
Okay, what did you draw?
We pulled Cards of Consonance.
Okay, that's fine. Activate Cradle.
Alrighty.
And the card you're going to send is Memories.
Okay. And Buster Blader?
Yeah, the new Buster Blader, the Destruction Swordmaster.
Okay. It says, do we want to chain
Then you're
another
going to
card?
activate. Yes, you do. You want to
Chain.
chain Memories from Grave.
Okay.
And then you're going to send the Buster Blader and Companion.
The Whelp, the light one, right?
Yes.
Okay. So now we have this guy, and we're going to have the Buster Dragon. Buster Dragon defense, right?
Yes.
And now we're just going to punch this guy in the face forever, right?
Essentially, yes. What I would do here is, yeah, activate Glow Bulb from Grave. If you have from Grave.
Ooh, Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss.
Yes, that's what we're going to go for.
I love that card. That card's amazing.
But before we do that, battle phase,
Oh,
and then run over Coral Dragon.
that was a decent amount of
Okay,
damage.
main phase 2, and sync up for Abyss.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
And we
And,
still have
you
a
can-
Cradle Grave effect.
Yeah, that's fine.
Leave it?
Leave it, because all that's going to do is prevent Destruction Swords from being destroyed, but you don't have any on field, so
Okay.
yeah, just pass.
I love this card. You can negate Raigeki.
That's fine. Let that go through.
Kind of feel like now maybe we should have kept the Buster Dragon, because I feel like he wouldn't have been able to do much with Buster Dragon on the field at all, because it's like an all monster
He probably
deck.
couldn't have, but we would have lost. We would have lost it at the end of this turn anyway.
Oh, because it comes out of Cradle.
Correct. And you've got Abyss to stop anything too dangerous, and they're both pretty big beaters. So
Well, he has a Plague Spreader, so he should be able to make a level 8 synchro.
yep, that's fine. You've got Storming set, yeah.
Yes, we do. So as long as he doesn't make Quasar.
Okay. Well, he can make Quasar. That's fine because Fusion is just going to stop that.
Oh yeah, he can't make a lot of his monsters won't be any good. Like he could
Exactly.
even
He
go
can
into I thought he might go into Beals. I guess Beals is negated.
Yeah, Beals won't be destroyed when we attack it, but it will still he'll still take damage,
And he won't
and
gain
he
attack
won't
points.
gain attack points.
That was a strange move.
Very strange.
So all he managed to do is find a way to get his level leader out there at the expense of a card in his hand. I'm not sure I agree with that play, but it is what it is.
So what's he going to do now?
Hyper Librarian?
Most likely.
Oh,
Nope. What's that do?
it bounces a card, so we're probably going to have to
Yeah,
negate that.
Abyss that. Yep.
Yep, I love Abyss. It's like that Siegfried card in DDDs, but for everything.
Siegfried.
Siegfried is great. Hopefully he doesn't have Raigeki and was just waiting, baiting.
Hopefully.
Hopefully he invests more into synchros and just gets storminged.
That would be really good for us.
Yeah, I've always been iffy about storming Mirror Force, but I guess we're kind of entering a big extra deck format, so it should be a little better.
Yeah, I like running Quaking. I think it's such an underrated mirror force, but Storming works better for this deck.
Yeah, I don't like Quaking. I don't like the idea that I still have to deal with the card afterwards. I know in a lot of cases they can't do much. Ha 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 ha.
And that's why I love Buster Blader.
Yeah. Oh, we proceed to the spook phase. So that's going to end game 2. I'm going to pause this and we're going to pick it up again in the third game. Alright, so we are going into game 3 against Tolga Legam something. Alright, we're going first. Tolga Legamer, I guess that's what it says. I feel like this is a good hand, just from the mix of cards. We have a Sage with Eyes of Blue, Destruction Sword Flash, Destruction Swordsman Fusion, Companion, Buster Whelp, and Dimension Barrier.
Okay. So summon Companion.
Okay.
And grab Cradle.
Okay.
Sorry, what else is in hand again?
No, that's fine. Swordsman Fusion, Dimension Barrier, Sword Flash, Cradle, and Sage with Eyes of Blue.
Okay, set Cradle and D Barrier.
Okay.
And pass.
In what situation do we start playing the Sword Flash? Oh, interesting.
You use Sword Flash once you get out the fusion.
And I guess we can't do that this turn, or we might have been able to at some point, wouldn't we?
If we had a Buster Blader in hand, we would have been able to, yes.
Okay. Interesting.
So looks like he's going to go ahead and make a Infinity.
He
So
can't with that. Zwei is level 4.
Isn't Zwei the one that can increase its level?
No, that's Dre.
Right, okay.
So we could do
That's
Barrier,
fine,
but
just-
it doesn't make sense here, I don't think.
Yeah,
But it's good to know that we're against the deck, we'll know what to call it on.
definitely.
Alright. We drew the Destruction Swordsmaster. Buster Blader.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going to say that's fine.
Alright.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's fine. Just set Flash
Okay.
and pass.
We could use Sage with Eyes of Blue for something.
Actually, yeah, that's a good idea. Summon Sage. And you're going to grab Dragon Buster Blade.
Sage searches lights, so this is what we got.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Okay, that's fine. Now pass.
Okay. Should I set Fusion?
No,
Just
because
checking.
you're going to be fusing next. You're going to be fusing on his turn anyway.
Okay, just checking. I always like to set more cards, because since we don't have... okay, so we're just going to let that
You
go,
hit
right?
Cradle?
He hit
No, what did he hit?
Flash, Sword Flash.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Just let that go.
I guess he figured the other traps didn't do anything. He shouldn't worry about them.
That's true. At that time anyway. Okay. Calling Xyz, just in case he decides to go for lightning or something like that, and go for damage to finish us.
I figure we could let him Xyz summon. He'd do less damage that way, and then we could just negate the monster.
Yeah, but if he goes for Utopia, we won't be able to activate it during battle phase.
Well, we could activate it before then, after he
We could
makes the monster.
activate Cradle,
All right.
send memories, and a Buster Blader, because that's all you've got.
Okay.
And then you're going to activate memories again.
Okay. Buster Blader and Whelp. And all his monsters are shifted defense, and we'll get a Buster Dragon, right?
Correct, yeah. Theoretically, we should be able to pull off the full lock next turn.
All right. Well, he
Okay,
left,
there
but
we
we
go.
did draw into Buster Blade, the Dragon Buster Blade. All right, so that
Okay.
wraps up game 3. He didn't appreciate being stuck in defense with no effects. Then again, I don't
No
think
one
anyone
really does.
Yeah, no one does. Yeah, that seemed pretty good. Let's go. Maybe go for one more because we're only at 23 minutes. We could probably pull off one more game.
All right, sure. There we go.
All right. So yeah. So we tried to start a game, but apparently my opponent kicked me. If you don't know, on Devpro, if you get kicked, you just sit in the host room, confused until you leave out of your own annoyance at the other person for not going. So they don't tell you you've been kicked, but they don't want you to fight with people. So that's kind of what happens. They're like, oh, arguing with them doesn't make any sense because they're not responding. All right, so we are going second. We have Glow Up Bulb, Soul Charge, Raigeki, Duality, and Barrier.
And Eidolons. This is possible. Oh, wow. Brilliant Eidolons.
Brilliant is a
One of
good
the
card.
worst matchups for this deck.
Well, we can Raigeki him, so it doesn't really matter. Assuming he doesn't have the one that can negate anything.
Yeah, if he doesn't go into, what's it called?
I don't know. I call him Odin because that's the card he's based on from Final Fantasy. Oh no,
Yeah, that'll
Phylon
work.
Cube.
Here we go.
Phylon
Broken
Cube.
loops.
Yeah. All right, so it looks like we've lost this game before we started.
Well, it depends on if you can pull it off completely. So while he's going off, what do we have in hand?
One more time. Glow Up Bulb, Soul Charge, Raigeki, Duality, and D-Barrier.
Okay. It's not the greatest hand, but we can see what we can draw, because we've got 2 draws.
Yeah, but one is costing us a summon.
That's fine, because you don't really want a special summon on your first turn anyway. You want to set up the grave for your big lock.
Okay, so he's going to fuse something. I guess he'll be keeping Phylon Cube here, because he really wants to get Norden and then get Refusion, I think, and play that over and over again.
Probably. There we go. That makes things a little more complicated.
That's assuming he can negate a spell. He's getting a monster to his hand. No guarantees he has a spell in his hand.
Well, he just grabbed summoning magic as well, so
Oh, he used summoning magic, though.
yeah, and he just returned it back, I think.
Oh, well, he just got Reckless Magic
Yeah.
Circle. So that's a problem.
Okay. What can we do?
Well, we drew 1 for 1. Maybe that can bait him out. And we have Duality.
Do we have any monsters in hand?
Just Glow Up Bulb. I'm thinking we
Okay,
bait him
we're
out,
gonna have to
right?
try and bait him out. Yeah, so 1 for 1. Go for.
Well, let's see if he allows it. He allowed it. Okay, so.
Okay, so go for companion in defense.
Okay. Well, now we can't play Duality because we special summoned.
Yep, so just set. Definitely set D barrier.
Okay, should I set anything else as bluffs? I feel like we should set everything.
What else have we got? We got D barrier and.
Raigeki, Soul Charge, and Duality.
No, leave those because we don't want to risk him hitting soul charge or duality.
Alrighty.
And definitely not Geki.
Alright, so our goal is to survive till next turn so we can play. We're going to probably debarrier him this turn, and then we're going to Raigeki and hope we get something decent off of
Well, the plan is to debury him on our turn so we can go into our plays, assuming we survive that long.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen. We're probably going to have to use it early to try to get to next turn, but then we can't Raigeki him, so.
Unless we draw into something that we can bait him with.
I feel like we had all the good bait cards. 1-for-1, Soul Charge, Raigeki. Just Soul Charge didn't have anything to use it on.
Well, there was Glow Up Bulb for it, but there wasn't really much point.
Yeah. I think I've seen this build, the one with the Wonder Wand. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty old one as well. The Wind Witch artifact one I've been seeing a lot.
Yeah, I think that has good matchups against a lot of current stuff.
Yeah, I nearly beat it with this deck actually.
Okay. I think I've only played it once or twice, or once even. I think I lost, but I don't remember. We could debarrier fusion, but I guess we really want to try and...
Yeah, we want to survive to next turn if we can.
But he still gets 2 summons, which we could have stopped. But okay, so now he has 2 negates. So unless we put out a unless we draw like a baitable card or survive this turn, we're in trouble. Okay.
Maybe, but
looks
from
like we're in
memory,
luck.
I don't. Yeah, from memory, I don't think this deck runs many traps, so we should be able to negate him with barrier.
And he just doesn't have enough damage on field to kill us yet. Although he can normal summon again, and he can add attack points with that guy.
He can, but he'll still just fall short if my math is correct.
Well, he also put Seraph Knight in attack position, so he's probably going to boost its attack with Brilliant Fusion. By discarding the summoning magic. So he's going for game.
Yeah.
Which I think he's going to get unless... I don't even think we can negate anything in a way that makes sense. Yeah, we just lost this game.
Yeah, we did. We should have activated barrier when he summoned first.
Well, you know, hindsight's 20/20.
As always.
All right, so that's going to wrap up this segment of how to play. Hopefully you guys got an idea of how Cradle works. It seems to let you play Buster Dragon and Buster Swordsman Fusion at the same time and kind of lock your opponent out of playing any monster effects. What's the one additional benefit, one additional thing we can do to make it even better? We'd survive to our turn where we can equip the darn it, what's his name? The one that locks him out of the extra deck?
Yeah, that would have been ideal. But we'd need a Buster Blader for that as well. So depending on what we draw and if we could bait out for a duality.
Yeah, well, that didn't work out there. That's all right. All right, but I think people get the idea of how the deck's supposed to play. So that's going to wrap up this edition of How to Play. We'll see you guys next time. If you enjoyed this, like the video, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.